back again for episode 2 of Famously Single. The title of the episode was, sorry, I got to have notes. Who do you think you are? Can't wait to get into it because you guys are going to know. So, I'm Fitz.
I'm Natasha.
And we're ready to talk. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channels. We've been seeing all these views, but no subscriptions going up. So, don't forget to subscribe, guys. So, you want to go ahead and go into it?
So the episode started with continuing with the group. They got to see the people who are their coaches who were in the club with them last episode, and then pretty much after that group ended, they went into Brandi Glanville, pretty much saying that how she found out that her husband was leaving her for LeAnn Rimes on a cover of a magazine, which I didn't even know. That was shocking news to me. Like, I didn't even know that she was who he left her for. I mean, not who. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who Brandi was. Yeah. I just had heard that he had left his wife. So to find that out that's who, I was like, crazy. And when I originally watched it, I was like, I would have been on every set trying to whip her ass.
No. That's how I would fuck some shit up. But I kind of knew that because Real Housewives, she kind of touched on it.
So that made me feel Brandi. Like, once again, if you watch first episode of this, then you know that how I felt about Brandi in her previous reality shows. But this one, she seems more, I can't say relatable, but more humble to me. Like, I like her personality is coming off better than it has before for me.
Yeah.
So, in her one-on-one, that made me really yes, I fucks with you, Brandi.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So what I noticed took for at least from this show was the whole. So they sat down with everybody and they discussed what happened the episode before. But of course, I guess it was the night before, maybe a couple days before, when they went out to the club, and they were just pretty much just calling all the guys out on their behavior. Willis, who's an NFL player, he was kind of inappropriate. Told the actual coach to let's go to the bathroom. Inappropriate as fuck. Then we had, let me see here, like I said, I had notes, guys. Then we had Cullum, or I think his name is Cullum, I'm not pronouncing his name. He literally just shut down one of the coaches that was trying to talk to him and get to know him. He literally just was looking away, not really communicating with her, not looking her in her eyes. Just kind of was get away from me.
But he had his reasons. No, that wasn't Cullum.
Yeah, that was Cullum. And then Josh was also doing the same thing as well.
Okay.
But
so
Josh
they
was,
both
kind of was the same thing. But Josh was more pull away-ish because he felt like she was just attracted to him because of who he was, or his stardom or whatever, or fame.
She's their coach, so he didn't know this.
Yeah, they didn't know that yet. Yeah, so that part it really made me damn, they really do have little issues. Which I guess in that lifestyle you kind of would have a problem with trusting people because you don't know what they want you for. But then again, like I said the last motherfucking episode, you guys are reality stars. Yeah, the NFL player was ex-NFL player. Excuse me. Cullum was a reality star. He was on the fucking Bachelors. We have
they're not all ex-reality stars.
Josh is a TV personality. You guys are in this now. All of them are reality stars. Like I said before, they are reality stars at this point. So people really don't have anything else to discuss with you other than what they know you from, and that's TV. So how could you even feel let me get away? You bigger than them. Still show humbleness and be kind. Still give somebody a chance. That's why you can't fall in love.
And then when you start to feel like they're there for the wrong reasons, just for your fame, then you can, say, okay, I'm not feeling this and go on. But don't just, it could get deeper. Maybe the fame attracted them, but if they could show that they can go deeper than your fame, then don't be so quick to dismiss them.
Yeah, and so I guess pretty much the girls, all the other girls outside of Brandi, are kind of like fame horse. They pretty much love it. They eat that shit up. So they start, chit-chatting about Brandi and saying how, how old is she and all this shit. Just talking so much shit. It's you guys are on the same playing field. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You guys are on the same playing field. The only girl that's there that really could be if she wanted to is the model. Because she still has a career behind that. Because she's still really young. She still has a fresh face. She still looks amazing. And she's fine as hell. Like,
Yeah,
she's just beautiful.
gorgeous woman.
So I mean, but even with that, you still aren't supposed to be like that. You still need to be down to earth, because I always loved the way Tyra Banks was. She was the #1 model at one point, and still was very, very humble and not nose all stuck up in the air. You know, I don't know her personally, but at least the way she, appeared to be. She
the way she used to
like
talk to some of them models on Top Model, I used to feel like.
Well, that I think
I guess she was coaching
them.
them and stuff, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
Yeah.
I didn't like how she talked to Tiffany.
Yeah. Well, I think that more so she just was more pushing for them because she knew what they could do, but they
Yeah.
would kind of hold back or do things that
But then she also,
doubt themselves.
But that's getting beside it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to fucking American Next Top Model. So like I said, we're all talking about Brandy and saying how old does she look and all this shit, because Brandy pretty much was like, I hate this fame shit. She was like, I hate the fact that people get so too big for the damn head.
And
like,
Aubrey has
it's
gotten big headed.
Yeah.
So Diddy started to notice, and I was like, Diddy, you just doing extra, but no, Diddy was right. This bitch just let the fame go to her goddamn head. Like it's big as hell now.
Yeah, it's funny to see shit behind the scenes, because I was like, damn, really? Like, I thought he was being harsh back in the day.
Yeah, but he called the shit early.
Yeah, early on. But
on.
let me just say this to fucking Miss Aubrey. Your success was back in 2008. That's the last time Danny Kane had a fucking record. As far as the originals that went platinum. That's the last fucking record. That's 2008. That was years of fucking ago. So you need to come on back down to earth. Yeah, we're going to go eventually get into the way.
You up there, be humble.
Yeah, I always think you should, but I can understand, I guess, how somebody can get big-headed. You got millions of people.
Yeah, I'm not telling you not to know your worth, because absolutely not. Know your worth. Have self-respect and confidence.
Yeah.
Don't take that away.
Yeah.
But you can have humbleness.
Yeah, you always can be humble and be grateful for what you're provided, because at the end of the day, like Brady said before, the last episode, the reason why you are who you are is because of the fans, or because of people that watch you, and support you. So come on fucking down. And I just about to say, the end of the episode kind of tugged on my heart, but I don't think it tugged on her. So, but
the end of the
episode,
no, we're going ahead.
Right, I'm fast forward,
but
the boat.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. She was just trying to save face. Yeah, to me, that's just how I took it.
Yeah, we're
trying to save face, but. After the continuance of the group therapy and Brandy's one-on-one, they went into an exercise where they had to, go find a pedestrian for a date, someone who's not famous. Just pretty much go talk to a commoner, compared to
They said pedestrian or whatever.
Pedestrian, commoner, however you want to, a non-celebrity.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah.
They also they all branched off, walked around trying to get it. But the main thing to this was the coaches had to go along with them. Yeah. So that was the one thing. So everybody pretty much paired off with somebody. Yeah.
And
everybody paired off with somebody. Except
O'Day being the
O'Day, Miss Aubrey.
Yeah. Being the person she is, decided not to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to fast forward to the...
Let's go and jump into the...
They were trying to find a date for a boat trip.
A yacht trip.
Yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said both. But we ain't using that shit.
And so, everybody participated and found them someone except for Aubrey O'Day. We fast forward to them actually going on the dates. It was just disrespectful for Aubrey to not get a date but want to go on everybody else's.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. Obviously, you're doing this for attention. You want the camera on you, even though you didn't shoot. She knew that the camera she wouldn't get no camera time if she didn't have a date. So, why are you going on all of their dates? You already opt out for camera time by not picking a date. Yeah. So she noticed that the camera wasn't on her, so she figured, I'm gonna weasel my way in and get some camera time by going on everybody's date. Then that's what I took from her doing that.
Of course, that's what it was. But so the reason why this is so hot and get ready to go in is because literally Brandy was, and mind you, they, like we said last episode, they already Aubrey and Brandy kind of much don't like them. Two bitches don't like each other because they had a little issue. The underlining, they're trying to get along for the show, but the underlining, you can kind of tell they're just not each other flavor. They just don't get along, and it's not even in Brandy's fault. Like everybody probably would think at home that watched Brandy be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that it would be her fault, but actually Brandy has changed. She's definitely a different woman than the years, or I had seen her on Beverly Hills. Hills Housewives. So how it all went down was that fucking Aubrey, Brandy and her dates in there at a table, you know, they're sipping, talking on the yacht. And here comes Aubrey ass coming over and talking about, oh, what's your sign? To Brandy's day. And Brandy actually played it pretty cool, but you could see in her eyes like, bitch, you are completely out of line. Because what the fuck? This you didn't want it. You had, like you said, she had the opportunity to do the same thing. She had the opportunity to find somebody on the street and take them home. But Aubrey clearly thought she was too big.
I feel like she's dense, and that's why she didn't want to go on a date, because the person will realize that she's dense.
Yeah, she's all the cover, just the outside of her is what it is, because she's Aubrey. You know, she feel like that's her fame, or you know, Price fame. She was in Den and Kane and all that shit. That's who she is. She doesn't have no
on her fame alone.
and that's it. So so they sitting there talking or whatever, and you know, Brandy's playing the crew. Brandy didn't even say anything, and then so the guy goes, well, what do you do? You know, who are you? Mind you, like I said, it was 2008 when you had a Platinum album. So nobody may not know who the fuck you are.
I didn't know you dropped the album recently.
Exactly, and let's not talk about the face change that you've done. You kind of hard to recognize. So she goes, oh, I'm a platinum album, holder, whatever the fuck, and I just released the album. You released the album where? Who? What record label? So then she literally just walked away. Literally just walked away.
She was like, he didn't know who she was.
Yeah,
and I feel like that was good for her. You need to bring it back down.
Pop your bubble. Pop your fucking bubble. So pretty much that's how that all ended with Aubrey and Brandy, little riff-raff there, and the date or whatever. So then, are you gonna talk about the model and how she disappeared?
Jessica White dipped on her date, real life dip, and was just sitting by the water for 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. Who does that? Discarded him, and it was revealed later, not during the boat trip, but later, that he left his family to go on the trip. And drove out to Orange County to be with his family, but dipped on them to just hang out with her. Yeah, and so she was very inconsiderate.
Yeah, and mind you, she invited him. So that's even more reason to be like, damn, you're hella rude. Right. But she has her own issues. We clearly can see. Just from these 2 episodes, I can tell she has some stuff going on with her. So, and I guess it's kind of expected. Stuff like that happen. You don't know what man wants you for, because she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, they may just want her for the trophy. So a lot of times,
but it goes back to
guards up.
In that situation. Mm-hmm. He didn't approach her.
Yeah,
she approached him.
Exactly. So that's
even more so. An excuse for her this time.
And they really didn't even touch on anybody else's date, really. I guess because they were such.
Those were the highlights.
That was highlights one. So we went and fast forward to the next morning to where they had their sit down again.
This exercise group discussion.
Mm-hmm. This is pretty much the ending. Our episodes end with a group discussion. And so, yes, it's about to go on top. I'm gonna go in, but let me just finish.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
So, pretty much. They asked Brandy what did she think about the exercise, which was the date on the yacht, and she was like, it pretty much was an ego check. I didn't realize that the ego check she was talking about fucking for Aubrey, not necessarily Brandy, because nobody else had an ego check really. It was only for fucking Aubrey. So that's the thing. That's just to say, I'm just leading that off with saying they don't like each other. They're having some tension between us. So do you want to talk about how it came to the head with Aubrey and Brandy?
You mean when Aubrey pretty much lashed out at Brandy, saying all of that stuff, but she was really talking to herself?
Yeah. She literally just
went in. She literally just went the fuck
in, pretty much saying the bitch is jealous of her because who she is, and she wished that she was her, and all this shit, negative comes from her pores and all type of shit. I'm like, Brandy, and everybody's constantly like, whoa. And even the girls that were sitting in the back talking about Brandy, which was the model, which was her name, Jessica.
All 3 of the girls, Samaya, Brandy, Samaya, Aubrey, Jessica, and Aubrey.
Yeah, they all sat back and was talking about Brandy prior. But even they was sitting there like, bitch, I think you're going a little bit too far. They were like, bitch, hang yourself. Because, not literally, but, they learning to her fucking, will that fucking rope, because she's just going off. Like, you wish you were me, just talking all this shit. And then finally, the doctor, and Brandy stayed calm. I'm telling you, Brandy is a different woman from Beverly Hills.
She was not hyphy.
I don't know if this is just a build up to get to the point to where she's going to go off.
She might blow at some point. Aubrey continue down this road, or any of the picking on her.
And literally, this is our the second episode. We may change our views on these people, but right now I'm digging Brandy. The Brandy she is right now.
We're taking it episode by episode.
Yeah. So literally, doctor was like, hold up. you know, you don't need to, like, you're sitting here just going off on her. Like, you don't need to do that. You just, you know, you don't need to. And Aubrey, you can tell her face was like, what, you know, trying to backtrack and trying to get, you know, watery-eyed and shit. And so that kind of ended it. Then the doctor sat down with Aubrey and had a sit down with her. This is like later on, because I guess Aubrey felt like the doctor chose her, which I'm thinking that she probably must have said that out loud somewhere. Somebody got back to the doctor because she was saying out loud on the television, but the doctor wasn't nowhere around. So it was a conversation in between the girls when she was saying, I feel like she kind of like, you know, teamed up on me. So literally, somebody wants to go back and tell the doctor, because for the doctor to know that, how does she know? Yeah, I mean, she might watch footage too, but you know. Possibly. Yeah, so she sat down with Aubrey, you know, talked to her about it. And you want to talk about that part, or you want me to continue?
I really like.
She over her.
I just feel like she went in there hecka defensive, and you talk about the one-on-one. Yeah, she went into the one-on-one hella defensive, and the doctor, once again, she got read for filth, and she didn't like that, and so by the end of the session, she just decided that she was gonna cry to save face, and that's just my take on her whole one-on-one. And brother might have more.
My main thing is that I love, because she tried to sit here and try to be try to pretty much talk about the doctor without trying to really talk about the doctor, like diss the doctor and her works without trying to really say it, because she was feeling pretty much like questioning what she did, like even the exercises. And the doctor was like, hold up. She was like, let me educate you. And I fucking lost my shit. I said, God damn. She said, no, let me break it down to you why I'm doing things the way I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Like, I wasn't picked for this show for no fucking reason. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I have a red ring on my finger. So literally, she knew, she knows what the fuck she's doing. Not saying everybody's relationship is perfect. No. You know, she literally knows a relationship.
It goes back, I'm not here for no reason.
Exactly.
I got my degree. I got my master's. Whatever she has. Yeah. She got her doctorate.
Yeah.
Let me say what it is. She got her doctorate. Right. And she's here to school you. Now.
Exactly. Right. So sit down and then let's take some notes. So pretty much at the end of the day, Aubrey started crying. That's what made me kind of like, because she just was pretty much saying that she is in her own way. And I can understand that. You know, as a human being, we all go through things like that, to where we just feel like, fuck, we end up being our own downfall. And I can understand, because literally she is. Like everything that Danny Kane was supposed to be a force to be reckoned with. But the main bad seed was Aubrey back in Danny Kane. So at least that's the way that it appeared for making the band, when Diddy was like, okay, this band is done. You know, and they were making money. They had two platinum fucking records, you know, their first record and then their second record were from platinum. So they were making the hits and making the money, but her ego got too fucking big, you know. So I can understand. I feel for her. I feel, you know, I hope she gets healing from this show. I don't know, you know, show is a show. I hope that she really takes something from it and learn, and really gets the time to get to know Aubrey. The Aubrey we met back in 2006, 5. You know, the one we met that was eager to sing and eager to be in this group.
And she to was be herself.
Yeah, she was a sweet girl. But once she started getting that damn plastic down on her face and fucking acting all weird and shit, she lost who she was. So I hope she finds her way back.
Yeah.
So I guess, guys, we out of here.
Yeah.
You know, this is we're gonna try to. I'm gonna post both of these videos today, so you guys will actually see episode 1 and episode 2. So
and then from here on out, they'll be weekly, no doubles.
Yep.
Well, maybe we never know. We can't predict the future.
Yeah.
But right now, it's gonna be weekly from our.
Yeah, we'll still do pop culture on whatever it is. So you guys will still get 2 videos a week. But for as far as the episode,
you're getting 3 this week.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're out of here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share, do all that shit, and then also follow us on Twitter, which is
at Captivity Television TV.
All right, All right, peeps, we out. Bye.